5 lies to tell your mama. The subscription fees are out of freaking control. Not Mojo. He's free. Listen to Mojo on our free iHeartRadio app. Listen to the show live every morning on Channel 955, 104.5 SNX in West Michigan, or 92.5 KISS FM in Toledo. And listen to the podcast for free. Free never sounded so good. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
Oh, what did Shannon do? She go to the potty? She ran out real quick?
She did go to the bathroom.
Oh, all right. Then, you know what? Let's do a Megan traffic. You got anything on there? What do you think?
What do we think her passcode is? This might be a more fun game.
Oh.
Hold on. I can pull up weather, though.
All right. Do you have a weather forecast today? I know we hit our warmth for the entire day because of the high temperature for the day was 39, and we hit it now. We're going down for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but we actually have a chance of snow today later on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, slight chance of flurries later on. High around 39, though, later tonight, which is pretty nice. Low of 23.
Fantastic. And Kev, with a traffic update?
Yeah, we got an accident blocking the left lane. This is on I-96 going eastbound at around Southfield Freeway, about a 12-minute delay, so watch out.
And Heather Pascoe, you have any? No, I'm just kidding. Shannon's running now. Here she comes running.
With no sense of urgency.
I'm just gonna have her say, "Hi, I'm Shannon, and that was your traffic." Will you just say, "Hi, I'm Shannon, and that was your traffic"? Oh, you ran out to go to the bathroom, and we were just in the middle of traffic. But that's
sorry. I am trying to do 10 things at one time, and I can't do them in here.
Just say, "Hi, I'm Shannon, and that was your traffic."
Hi, I'm Shannon, and that was your traffic.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Vicks VapoStick.
Vicks VapoStick delivers soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. Vicks VapoStick, comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors. Use as directed. VapoStick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower Max use for adults only.
Where can you kick off the new year with big savings on gig speeds? Only with Xfinity. And now through the January 30th, get gig internet at home for just $25 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the go. So here's the deal. Act fast and save more than $650 off AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. So save big, stay connected, and do everything that you love on fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait. Get gig speed internet and spend less green. Switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/gig savings to learn more. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with store bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra. $40 internet discount applied to mobile bill. After promo, regular rate applies. Savings compared to Verizon's Fiber 1 gig speed. Unlimited and AT&T's Fiber Gig Plus 1 unlimited starter line. Xfinity internet required. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds and actual savings may vary.
Roses are red, violets are blue. This Valentine's Day, try something new. Cirilla's awaits so flirty and bold. A world of pleasure waiting to unfold. Sorry, Cupid, you just can't compete. Fun, flirty, sexy, sweet. Cirilla's has what you need. The best selection, guaranteed. Plus, him and her intimate toys. Shop Cirilla's hot deals for endless joy. Forget the roses and cheesy rom-com. Check out your Detroit Cirillas or Cirillas.com.
Moran Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 selling Chevy dealer for 2024. GM employees and immediate family members can lease a 2025 Trax 1LT starting at just $250 a month with $999 down. Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period. And Moran has shipments arriving daily, so we're sure to have the vehicle you're looking for. Score your best deal at MoranExpress.com or on Gratiot, north of 15 Mile in Clinton Township. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime, free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
At the Home Depot, it's our business to support yours. Partner with your go-to source for building your business. We can help you streamline your operations by supplying the whole job from start to finish. Any questions? Our Pro Desk is ready to answer the call with supply sourcing, custom orders, large equipment rentals, and more. Elevate your efficiency and take on more projects with the partner you can trust. The Home Depot, how pros get more done.
When your makeup's so loud, you can literally hear it. That's NYX Professional Makeup. To capture that sound, NYX has spotlit 5 rising female artists collaborating with each one to create music for the debut NYX Tape, an album inspired by the latest NYX Professional Makeup drop. NYX Tape, the sound of NYX Professional Makeup. It's makeup so loud, you can hear it. Listen now wherever you stream music.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger. And future stronger you can get started now by saving $28 or more when you join today. You in? We have all the best in-class equipment you could ever need to keep stepping it up. And you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 31st. See Home Club for details.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We have unlimited data that never slows you down, covered by the Verizon 5G network, and all for less than $30 a month when you get 4 lines. And the best part, we give you a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G when you switch to the 5G Unlimited or 5G Plus Unlimited plan. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
Fabric Talk. Hello, my love. I am your living room carpet. I see everything. I feel everything. After a while, I smell like everything, including Sir Pickles, who you snuggle with while binging that dating show you can't stop watching. So, how about we freshen things up with Febreze Fabric Spray? Oh, and a big spray for my pals, couch and ottoman. Ah, yes, refreshing. Breathe happy, Febreze. La 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 la.
Be the boss of the frost this winter with BetMGM Casino. Get out of the cold with more than 500 dazzling slots and exciting table games that have red-hot action. Play traditional games like roulette and blackjack with live dealers. Grin when you spin on spectacular slot favorites like Cash Eruption, 88 Fortunes, Mystery of the Lamp, Rake and Bacon, Cash Machine, Flintstones, and Squid Game from anywhere. If you're in front of a roaring fire at the ski lodge, in a crowded airport on a layover, or just relaxing at home in your cozy living room chair, the BetMGM Casino app puts all the gaming fun in the palm of your hand. So whether you're taking a shot at a jackpot of up to $1 million, doubling down at the blackjack table, or deciding between red or black, heat things up this winter by making BetMGM your go-to app. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager. Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
It is heartbreaking to take a pregnancy test every month and for it to be negative over and over and over again. And maybe that has been the case for you for years. And you're finally saying, okay, I need to explore my options because I want to start a family so bad. And you're not going to give up, and you shouldn't give up because there are a lot of options. For years, you have heard this show talk about Dr. Shama in IVF Michigan, the most incredible team. Dr. Shama, just so passionate about making women moms who have had that dream for their entire lives. The highest success rate for IVF in the state of Michigan, and also one of the pioneers of the IVF procedure. So definitely check out IVF Michigan and Dr. Shama. Also, Gift of Life Surrogacy. This is a sister organization to IVF Michigan. And giftoflifesurrogacy.com is their website. So much information on there about how the surrogacy process works. There are resources on surrogacy and then the financials as well. So IVF-MI.com or giftoflifesurrogacy.com.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex DM 12 Hour.
Weather today, partly sunny and a high of 35. Tomorrow, more sunshine and temps up in the low to mid 40s.
Stop. 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 Had enough? Kick out mucus and quiet the cough with Mucinex DM 12 Hour for long-lasting cough and chest congestion relief. Buy now at your local retailer. Use as directed.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Corewell Health.
Have you made your favorite radio station a preset on our new and improved iHeartRadio app?
Wait, what?
What about your favorite podcast?
You could do that?
Yeah, you really can. Whatever you choose, it's as easy as tap to make a preset. And with the all-new live radio dial, it's easier than ever to discover new stations you'll love.
Love the new look of the iHeartRadio app, guys.
Plus, a new trending section and the lyrics to all your favorite songs. Find out what everyone is talking about. Thank you. And get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today. iHeartRadio.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, we're all strong on this planet.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
I'm sorry your current man is a cheating, no good dirtbag, moron, loser, scum, trash can. Another world famous War of the Roses happens tomorrow morning at 7 and 9 on Mojo in the Morning.
Hold on a second. Hold on. What is it that somebody was asking you to? Are you going to sell it to them, or are you going to do it as a favor for them, Kevin?
I'm not doing it at all.
Well, you're not. But what were they asking you for? Though?
They was asking for my pee.
Wait, hold on.
Like
my
your
urine.
penis? Oh.
Wait.
You can't have my penis. It's not detachable.
Well, I don't know what you were talking about.
Wait.
That's why I looked at you like that. I'm like, wait, what?
So they were asking you. Was this a stranger or who was it?
No, this is a family member. I ain't gonna put them out there on blast, but this is a family member.
Oh, is it a drug test situation?
That's exactly what it is. They getting a new job, and it's job drug test, and they smoke weed. The job doesn't allow that.
Don't take that job.
And
wait, what job? Truly, what job doesn't allow you to smoke
government
weed
jobs
when you go home?
In a lot of Ohio
Even
jobs still have
even
an
if
issue
it's
with
legal?
it. Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
No, you can't. Well, hospitals too. You can't.
Oh, well, that would
Yeah.
make sense to me. Okay, yes.
They don't want you high
For
on the
sure.
job.
There are people who work in Michigan who still get drug tested if it's just against
Oh,
your
yeah.
company's policy or if they're a worldwide company.
Wait. So they asked you. They asked you to pee for them.
Why do you pee sitting down? You crap
said-
standing up.
They said, "Can you pee in the cup?" I got a test.
How do they know that you? Listen, out of everybody's pee on this show, I ain't choosing your pee.
Why?
Because I don't know where your pee's been. I don't know what you've done.
I might. Well, what color was my pee this morning? It might be a darker. It might be a lighter yellow because I think I had some juice last night. I'm typically clear stream.
Wait, you don't do any narcotics at all?
I don't smoke. I don't sniff. I don't shoot up. All I do is sit.
I'm on drugs.
None at all.
Nah, I haven't
So
smoked weed, bro, in years.
Really?
Yeah, that's not my vibe no more. It takes me somewhere I don't need to go.
Why do your eyes always look a little glossy?
That's just the shine of God. I don't know.
It's a sparkle in your eye.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Interesting. Has anybody? I've always wondered this with the "Can I get your pee?" Somebody needs to call us up and tell us. And this might be from back in the day, but could that work? Because I've taken drug tests before, and they make you go into a bathroom, and it's got to be at certain temperature. I don't know if there are
Certain
people that
temperature.
It does. I think
No,
it
for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that certain jobs they'll go in the bathroom with you. Like they not looking at your part to see the pee actually come out, but like they're physically in the restroom with you.
Illegal.
They're making sure you don't pull bottles out. or
Yeah,
anything like that.
baggies or anything like that.
I've done 2 drug tests in my life, and the 2 drug tests that I've done, both were go into this bathroom, and it was a 1-staller, but it was go into this bathroom, and it was with the little sample cup or whatever it was, and it was the moment that you're done, like they would tell you how to do it, which, by the way, I got to be quite honest with you. I would always feel like a man because the cup always made me feel like a man because I would pee so much pee that I would overflow the cup.
You
It would
only
just
need to put a little bit in there. You don't just put
I know.
the adequate amount in and
I
then pee the rest in the
I peed all
toilet.
I peed all over the cup, so they had to smell my pee.
Oh my God! Because girls have to pee every time they go to the gynecologist.
You don't fill it up?
No, Dr. Warner gives you these little itty bitty plastic cups. I fill it up maybe halfway, and then I set it on the ground, and then I pee the rest of my pee in the toilet.
I need to take a
Why don't you
pee-pee.
fill it up.
Because why does
Why
it
would I
need to
spill
be?
it on me?
Yeah, over the
Just in
spilling
case.
over the brim.
You got to give it.
Spill it over yourself.
You got to
They
give
only
him
need a little bit.
more. Less is more, or more is less. I don't
I
know.
fill that boy up. If I gotta go, might as well give him all of it.
Sean, by the way, you ever have to give him a stool sample? That's
Not
what.
yet.
I have never had to do that, and that's
the worst.
You give them your doo-doo?
I had to give him. It was like the worst.
Oh,
I
that
just
will be
scoop.
the
They give you a
day.
little spoon to scoop it with. Like literally, it's like you know those the ice creams that come with their own little spoons. And they have it? That's what it looks like.
Wait, what if it's not solid that day?
Well,
you gotta
you
put it on.
Do you got to poop at home and bring it in like I do at the vet? Like bring Charlie's poop in? Or do you have to
Depends.
or do you have to poop there?
Well,
I could not poop on demand.
No, I brought it in. I did my first.
Do you buckle it into your passenger seat?
Oh, listen. I figure if
make
I'm going to
sure
get pulled over by a cop, that might get me out of the traffic ticket. I got bio waste on my passenger seat, and I actually keep the seat warm too. What's up,
Stomach issues are the worst.
Shauna? We were talking about how Kev was asked by a family friend member to for his pee. What's going on?
So my boys are 8 years apart, and my middle son was like, good in school, good in sports. Well, his brother's 8 years older than him, so he would sell his piss to all of his brothers'
Oh
friends.
my God.
And make extra money in high school because his piss was clean. Like, people would literally be hitting me up asking me to get him out of school so they could get some pee. I'm like, whoa.
Whoa. By the way, I got to tell you, I don't know. Where are you from, by the way? Where are you?
Well, I'm from Key West, Florida, but I live in Adrian.
Whoa. I love that you call it piss. I'm like, my piss. My son's piss.
Well, because I have a bunch of boys,
I
so
get
they're
it.
just like, they're ruthless.
I love it. Thank you, Mom, for calling in.
Thank you. And you use a pocket warmer.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Pocket warmer.
Hot pocket. Is that like, wait, is a pocket warmer like those things you hold on to as you're out at a football game?
Yeah, it helps keep your urine warm.
I mean,
so it's
all
good
the
to go.
tricks.
Man, oh man. Thank you for the call. Ryan, what's going on? How are you?
Not too much. What's going on?
Nothing much. We're talking about people selling their pee.
Yeah, well, this was a family deal, so I guess they got the family discount. Someone I used to work with had her son pee in a bag, and she taped it to the inside of her thigh so it would be warm when she had to go take the test.
What if the bag bust? Like, it's too risky.
I don't know. I think, honestly, I think she might have used a condom.
Oh, really?
I've heard that too, yeah.
I like, by the way, the family deal. All I think about is the LaFontaine.
Yes,
Get the family deal on pee. That's awesome. Thank you for the call. What's up, Elizabeth?
Hey, so I work for a company, and we have truck drivers on staff. I drive not a truck, but a car for my job. I had to take a drug test, but our truck drivers have to pass drug tests with no trace of marijuana because they have a CDL license.
Okay.
Okay.
And
makes sense.
And as far as Kevin giving his piss to his family member, the people that do drug testing know when they grab that cup what temperature it should be. I know the guy just said take a pocket warmer, but you cannot walk into the bathroom with anything. Like, they'll see stuff in your pockets. You can't take a jacket. You can't take a bag. They will sometimes put a thermometer in the pee to make sure it's body temp. So good luck to Kevin's guy, but they are way smart at these places.
Yeah, they've got detections, I know, on that. They can tell what's going on. Initial B wants to be voices, guys. Listen to this one. Initial B, I'm looking at your comment here. What's up?
So I have to take a drug test, and I knew I was going to fail, so I used a latex, and I used my little sister's pee because I knew she was clean. And I actually put it inside of me because I knew it needed to be warm, and so I just pinched it off.
So wait, so your sister gives you hers, you put it in a latex condom, and then you put it in your vagina?
Yeah.
And then you go into the testing room and just break off the thing and put it into the thing. So
I have long nails, so I could pop it.
So, oh my gosh.
Finger popped.
Question for you on this. Is this doing the testing because you're like in trouble with the law and you're not supposed to be doing drugs?
No, it was for a temp service. They watch you.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
And I had to practice to pop it, so it wasn't the first try. It was a pass.
Yeah, to try practice. Because I know that there's a lot of people when their number gets or their color gets called. Because I know it's I think it's a color system. They'll like call like all the people that are blue have to go in and do test for when you get in trouble. The law. I wonder if some of those people have to do that too. Jesus on the phone with us right now. What's up, Jesus?
Hey, sir. So long-time listener, first-time caller. So I actually went to take a drug test, and I knew that I was going to pee dirty for marijuana. So I asked my father to pee for me, and I got my result back a week later, and I got fired because I failed my job for cocaine.
Oh my God!
Shut up.
That's insane.
Oh my God.
Daddy was on booger sugar.
Did you know your dad did that?
No, I had no clue at all. And then when I told him about it, he was like, dude, I totally forgot. I am so sorry.
No, come on.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Oh my Lord. That is unbelievable. That is what a crazy call that is. What's going on, Gabriel?
What's up? First time, long time.
Hey, Gabriel on the phone. Anytime we talk about drugs, we get all the first-time callers calling in. What's going on?
Not much. I had a story where I had to drop for a job, and a buddy of mine, I had to have him urine in a balloon. I tied the balloon up, put the balloon in my underwear right underneath my genitals, had to go to the employer, and then had to put a needle to pop the balloon and then put it into the cup to be able to pass the test.
Unreal. Were you worried at all about making the wrong move and having that balloon pop when you weren't supposed to have it pop?
Absolutely. Actually, when I went to go pop it, it almost got stuck in the balloon, so it almost got to the point where I had to rip it. So then it would have just went everywhere. But luckily, I was able to save it in time without making too much noise in the bathroom.
Oh my God! Yeah, they go into the bathroom and hear like on the rubber of the balloon.
And you got the job, right?
Yeah, I hope I hung up on him.
All right, you're fine.
Hopefully, last guy's dad wasn't. Dan, last call on this one here. What's going on, Dan?
Not much. How about you, Mojo?
I'm honestly dumbfounded. These calls have been fantastic this morning. What's going on?
You saved the best for last. This one's just like basically like a strap-on, but it's got a. My buddy used to use it to pass his drug test. To pee for probation. Well, it's basically like a strap-on. You wear it, and it's got a bag attached to it, and you use like a hand warmer too to hold the pee. And I didn't touch it, but I was wondering how it worked. It's just like milking a cow. You squeeze the tip and
Really?
it comes out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does this thing have a name?
It's called the Whizzinator.
Come on.
You made that up.
Swear to God.
It is the Whizzinator? This is like a commercial in the middle of the night. Ron Popeil's Whizzinator.
But could you imagine if that thing ruptured while you're wearing it?
Or can you imagine
And
watching
it's someone else's pee all over you?
or watching him milk the
Oh my God. Look at this thing.
Let me see.
all I'm thinking about is Meet the Fockers when he was talking about milking the
Oh, he's
the cow.
not joking. It looks
It's
like
called-
I
it's
don't
a
want to say it
Whizzinator.
again, but
Dan.
She looked it up instantly.
Oh, that's the best,
I
Dan.
had to, bro.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for calling, Dan.
Yup, have a good one.
Bye.
See, you could have been listening to the crap the other morning shows are talking about, but you heard that on Mojo in the Morning. Happy.
Man, a trip to Florida is what we got. And the temperatures the next couple of days actually aren't going to be horrible, but it's getting back to snow possibly. And we do have more cold coming. So why not go to Fort Myers, win a trip from Mojo in the Morning all winter long at this time. Your opportunity to be qualifier number 3 for Fort Myers. 844-MOJO Live, win a $50 cash card. 844-665-6548, 95th caller. Put that in your phone. And every morning at 7:30, we give you a chance to win.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
We'll get you caught up on what's trending this morning. What's up, Shannon, in the Dirty?
Well, I haven't been able to watch the whole hour and 40 minutes yet, but I've skipped through it. And Bachelor alum Rachel Kirkconnell sat down for the Call Her Daddy podcast yesterday to open up about why Matt James ended their 4-year relationship during their trip to Tokyo a couple of weeks ago. Just absolutely shocking, Bachelor Nation. And she says the breakup, it was absolutely came out of nowhere.
I think things will start to come out, and I'll speak about it.
That's the wrong clip.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Is there another clip on there in
Let me
the
look
second
here.
column that's labeled
Let me
Rachel? It's a
look.
little bit longer.
Okay, hold on. I got it. I think I got it. Oh, I got it right here.
Yeah,
This is good. Here we go. Here we
The
go.
bed, he was saying like, it's okay. So, and it was like, okay, now that we're back here again, where like you're annoyed with me, I'm annoyed with you. I feel like you're in the wrong. You feel like I'm in the wrong. He really just kind of let out everything that I guess he had been feeling for a while. I don't know.
Can you share some of that?
Yeah, I mean, he said that at the end of the day, there were just qualities about me that he worries about having a wife. Like, at the end of the day, like, there are things that we aren't compatible with, and like the whole accountability and saying sorry and all that was really the main thing. And yeah, it was just one of those things where he, I think, just had this realization that I should want to propose to you by this time. Like, at this point in our relationship, I should be wanting those things, and I should be ready for that, but I'm not.
Yeah,
still.
he said, he basically told her, like, don't know if I want to propose to you, can't see myself married to you. And he told her that she wasn't his perfect person. So if you're following this story, if you have been following this story, he went on and posted this whole, like, breakup post to her and about her, and she had no idea that they were even broken up.
Oh, he broke up
She
with
was
her
actually
on social media?
on a flight with no service.
That's a load of crap.
So yeah, and that was it. She said he was faithful. There was no cheating. There was none of that drama. He just basically told her blatantly, I don't feel the urge to propose to you.
When
so
were they on The Bachelor? It was
gosh, I
4
can't
years
remember
ago,
what-
5 years ago?
no, it wasn't. I don't think it was that long ago.
Because you said
now.
that they've
I'm
been
trying to
together for
think.
how long?
Maybe it was. I can't remember how long it's been.
I don't know why. It's funny. I'm not even invested in this, but she talks so slow on that podcast there. I
loved them together, but
Really?
yeah, well, not. And she said never again. She will never take him back.
Has anybody ever
after
had
this.
long-lasting love on The Bachelor?
Yeah, there actually have been a few.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Diddy's former personal assistant claims he ordered him to have sex with a girl to prove his loyalty. This guy, Philip Pines, worked for Diddy between 2019 and 2021. So again, this is like pretty recent. Broke down in tears while recalling the moment that Diddy grabbed him by the shoulders during one of his notorious sex parties, handed him a condom, and said, "Prove your loyalty to me." Pointed to a girl, and that was it.
This is the first time that I'm speaking about it. It's something that I'll never forget, actually. I think my life changed a lot from that day, and I've never really recovered from it.
Philip told Investigation Discovery that he reluctantly did what he was told and then ran out of the room when Diddy wasn't looking anymore. That interview is featured in The Fall of Diddy, that documentary that's currently on Max and Discovery Plus. He ended up suing Diddy last month for sexual battery, sexual harassment, and a couple of other little smaller claims as well.
I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I'm going to be honest. If before I got this job, Tony brought me into a room and said, you have to have sex with this girl in order to work on the show.
Prove you're
I'd be
loyal
on the mic
to
right
me.
now.
You are.
I would have did a
You are
weekend shift
horrible.
too. Just saying.
The Jonas Brothers is going to be starring in a Christmas movie for Disney Plus. It's kind of weird to jump from that Diddy story to the Jonas Brothers, but okay, I got to. The Jonas Brothers Christmas movie is going to follow Kevin, Joe, and Nick as they leave London, get back to New York before Christmas. It's not like a real life movie. It's like, I don't know.
Disney Channel show.
It's like a Disney Channel movie.
Why are they talking about it now, though? The Christmas movie. That just seems like
They
so
dropped
early.
a teaser for it yesterday, so I think they're just trying to like build up excitement.
Okay. All right.
Too much.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt held her first press briefing yesterday. Before taking questions, she said she had an update on all of those drones in New Jersey. Remember that story that like all of a sudden went away very quickly?
They wouldn't tell us.
Was it an update though?
They wouldn't tell us what the drones were all about.
They're still not telling us.
After research and study,
The drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy.
But a UFO expert by the name of Jeremy Corbell said that is straight up BS.
That explanation does not make any sense. Did the FAA authorize the ones that buzzed Langley for 17 nights in a row, or the untrackable drones that infiltrated 3 U.S. and UK air bases for weeks? Why were the drones not affected by anti-drone technology? Did the FAA issue flight restrictions if they authorized this?
It seems a little suspicious. I still think these drones should never be allowed in the air. I
agree with you.
I think we're like moments away from one of them taking out a big aircraft and causing a major plane crash or something. And that when that happens, I'll be right. Unfortunately, there'll be a lot of people dead. You know what I mean?
Some of these shots look nice though, bro. That we wouldn't be able to get if
you
it
got
wasn't
you got a bunch of goofy photographers and things that feel like they have this need that they can fly aircraft. You want that flying over your house and your head?
I just think there need to be more regulations.
There are on certain ones. So the ones that can get up to plane heights or those heights that would affect planes, you do have to have a license to pilot.
I'm worried about the idiot that flies it and loses control of his remote control. You guys, those guys are like hobbyists that are idiots.
I hear all that. There are thousands, if not millions, of people out here with drones. Tens of thousands of people.
There's too many.
That. But where are these tragedy stories? Like, where are these tragic occurrences that you're so worried about?
It takes just one. You get Josiah on his bicycle in the middle of summertime. That thing clips him in the head. You're going to feel the same way.
But I'm saying, drones have been around for years and years and years. And where's the fear coming from that you're like anticipating?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see people flying drones, and I don't want to see guys riding on Vespas. Go ahead, Shannon.
All right. For all of today's dirty, get caught up by checking out the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com.
Here we go!
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
I want to go to Florida. Let's go to, is it Sonora on with us? Hello, Sonora.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You're a winner.
Yes, Sonora.
Oh, my God. Yes. And I'm first time, long time.
Yes. Congratulations to you. We're going to set you up with
my God,
us.
thank you.
You got a $50 cash card. You're now qualified for you and a friend to be flying to Florida. If you're the grand prize winner on Friday, you will get a car rental with your stay at the Margaritaville Beach Resort, kayak tours from the kayak excursions in Fort Myers, and then also you'll go to the Lovers Key State Park, courtesy of the Florida State Parks. It's all brought to you by Visit Florida. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm in tears. Thank you.
Well, we love you so much. Thank you for being with us.
I love you guys.
Hey, thank you for listening to us. Where are you from?
I'm from Redford.
We love our Redford girls. Thank you for listening to the show.
Thank you. Redford. Hi.
Radford. Hey. Hold on one second, okay?
Thank you so much. I love you guys.
We love you back.
Man, my God, I could talk to you all day.
We
make me
love
feel
you
good.
too.
Hold on one second, okay? Lydia's going to talk to you now. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning. Thank you for listening to us. Have you guys heard about this iHeartRadio app thing? We've been talking about it in some of the promos that run, but I really want to spend just a moment to tell you that it really does make listening to this radio show so much easier, but also listening to all your favorite entertainment. On the iHeartRadio app, you actually now have like what your car has for your car radio, presets. So there's a way for you to preset your favorite listen to items on iHeartRadio. Like for instance, if you look at my presets, are we on the camera here? Mm-hmm. If you listen to see my presets, I've got Channel 955. I've got, let's see here, 104.5 S and X. I got 92.5 Kiss FM. I've got the Mojo in the Morning show. I've got even my son's show, the Joe show that I listen to. And I got them all preset. I used to have on there, and I have the We Don't podcast. I used to actually have iHeart Christmas, but it's not Christmas anymore, and I'm tired of Christmas music. I always wondered, why do they actually still play Christmas music on iHeart Christmas? Like I have my Christmas tree up still?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can listen to it year-round?
Yeah.
That's amazing. But you can preset all your favorites, and our show has a ton of different things that you can preset. So Mojo in the Morning Show podcast, obviously, just search Mojo in the Morning. More Mojo, which is the after show podcast, and how you can get Megan and Mike's podcast, Slightly Messy. The We Don't podcast, you can search Mojo and then see Mojo's We Don't. That's the podcast that I do with Chelsea. I'm trying to think of other ones, too.
Could you imagine going online, though, and like trying to pull up a Christmas song and the app was like, no.
Yeah.
Outside of date range. Absolutely not.
Can I be honest with you? It's funny. I love Christmas music. It makes me feel good, even when if it's like a snowy day or something like that.
Mm.
The music that, to me, is you never hear people talk about it as much as they need to. I love Halloween music for some reason. I just love it.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Could you be more wrong?
Thriller. Oh, my God. Nightmare on My Street. Monster Mash. Somebody's Watching Me. You don't like it?
I hear each of those one time, and I'm like, I'm good.
You're done?
I'm
All right.
good.
Well, I've just driven off the road.
But give me
while talking about
17
this.
different versions of Let It Snow, and I am a happy camper.
It is good. All right, so iHeartRadio app, make sure that you check out the presets. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. Yesterday, I did something on the show that was kind of just impromptu, but it was funny. We had my wife on, and while we were talking about, I think we were talking about how there's going to be AI wives or something.
Yeah.
And so I had Chelsea on asking her if I can get an AI version of her. And after the conversation was done, I said, I love you to her. And Chelsea just hung up the phone. Let me play it for you. Oh, God. All right. I'll talk to you later. I love you.
All right, bye.
All right. Wait, I love you. I love you.
Oh, see, I call right back.
She just hung up.
Call right back.
I
Yeah,
call
please.
right
Yeah.
back.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm dialing her back up. That's crazy.
You think
can't-
I'm joking? I really do that
Yeah,
to people.
you can't.
I feel you.
You can't do that to me. That's crazy. Hold on a second.
Can't
Let's
do
see.
that. Hey, I Chelsea.
And when they
would never
answer,
done
I'm
that.
like, what if I got
Don't answer her all day today. Act like you're dead all day.
That was mean. That was like, you can't leave me hanging like that. How dare she? Oh, here she goes.
Hello?
All right, tell me you love me.
You didn't say I love you back.
I didn't?
No.
We love you too.
Come on.
You should just know that I do.
I do.
Every time.
That is true, by the way. You do. I know you do. All right. I'll talk to you later.
I love you. Bye.
All right. So there you go. So that was yesterday. I had a listener come up to me yesterday. I was out. I had a lunch with one of our big executives here. And then afterwards, I ran some errands and got my car washed and stuff. And I had a listener come up, big fan of the show, said, I heard Chelsea not say, I love you to you. I love when you call her back. And then told me, oh, what did I just do? Was that me? Or is it? Oh,
it was you.
I'm sorry. What did I do? I knocked something off by moving my microphone?
Yeah.
Your filter.
Oh, I moved my filter?
He has a
My light.
filter?
I have a filter. What is a filter?
Wait,
Filter
if you
over
have
the mic.
Oh, my mic.
oh,
the
my
mic.
light fell.
Oh, it's
That's
okay.
what it
Sorry
was.
about that. We'll fix that. So,
Sit still.
so the listener said to me, that was so funny when you called Chelsea back. But then they said, and they got deep with me, and they said that they've been married for years. And I asked how long. It's like more than 10 years. It was like almost 11 years, and they have not said I love you to their spouse.
Wait,
And
ever?
it was heartbreaking to me. Yes. They said that, no, they said that they've said I love you before, but they said that they're kind of like in their thing right now and they don't hate each other, but they don't say I love you. And it's wild because I think I'm the exact opposite. I say I love you to the operator that answers my phone call.
I am the same way.
I tell everybody I love them, which sometimes bothers Chelsea because it makes her feel like I discount those actual words.
But I say it especially to my friends and my family, and this is such a morbid thought. But I'm like, if this is the last time I ever talk to you or vice versa, I want you to know I love you.
I think about that a lot.
And by the way, if I say love you in a text message and like Wes, for example, or Lucy doesn't say it back, I do the eyes that are looking sideways, like, hello.
Yeah.
I said something, respond back.
So every time Scott makes on the show, I'll say, I love you. And he says, whatever. And it's very funny. And I get it. It's like a running joke now. But I text him immediately and I'll say, tell me you love me right now or we're going to be fighting. Like, you have to say it.
Yeah.
I would love to know if there are any other listeners that are like, and maybe she's listening to the show. Are there any other listeners that don't say I love you? Like you guys just don't tell your person that that you're in a relationship with that you love them.
I would be so insecure.
I know.
I want to go back to something you said about you saying I love you to any and everybody, and maybe Chelsea perceives that as it not as special when you say it to her.
Right.
Like, do you really think that's a thing?
She has said that before. Like, we've talked about that before, because she says I don't need to tell you I love you all the time just for you to know that I love you. She says it's my actions that are speaking louder than the words that are speaking. Plus, you also say this. And honestly, when I think about that, I've talked to my therapist about it, and my therapist has said to me, he's like, you know what? She brings up a really good point, that you shouldn't have to always hear it, but also maybe you've discounted the actual words "I love you" by who you're telling you love them. A complete stranger you're telling that you love.
But don't you say it different when it's a stranger?
Yeah.
I was on the phone.
think so.
I was on the phone with AT&T the other day, and the woman helped me with something that I needed help with, and I was like, "Oh my God, I love you." I say that very different if I'm saying it to my kids or my husband or my sister.
Yeah, but have you ever freaked somebody out with it that wasn't like a relationship? You're saying it for the first time.
I don't know. I mean, probably.
Yeah, I absolutely freaked out my brother's girlfriend by saying it to her for the first time.
What did she do? Did she just look up?
But that could be you. You love her.
I do.
Love her.
I genuinely do. But I definitely left the house being like, "I love you guys," and she was like, "Do I love you?" Like, she was like, "Do I say it back?" And I was like, "Well, I enjoy having you around. You don't have to say it back, but it would be nice."
844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548 is our telephone number. I'm looking for a song here right now. I don't know.
It's the Nicki Minaj flip.
No, but you know what it is? That's who she used it from. This was
Cardigans, Loveful.
No more I Love You. Annie Lennox. I'm looking for I Love You songs. Hold on a second. Or this one here.
Give me the Akon Snoop Dogg.
No.
Oh.
Akon, which one?
I wanna love. It's a different vibe.
I wanna love you. Yeah. Logan, what's going on?
Song.
It's Mojo in the morning. What's up, Logan? How you doing? Hi, Logan. Logan?
Hello, can you hear me?
There you are. Hey, what'd you do? Mute your phone?
Yeah. I was listening. I muted it. Forgot. Sorry.
That's okay. What's going on? We're talking about people that don't say I love you.
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider myself a person that doesn't say I love you, but if I say I love you, like my grandma, my girlfriend, or my brother, or something like that, and I'll say it back instantaneously. I'll say it to them. I have no issue with that whatsoever. But I'm weird about it when it's anybody that's not family or my somebody that I'm romantically involved with. My best friend, I've been friends with him for 11 years now, and he'll be the best man at my wedding, and I'll be the best man at his wedding. But if he ever says "Oh, I love you, bro," to me too, it's I can't really say it. I feel weird about it.
Interesting. It's funny. It is funny when you It's funny when you do say it to your buddy. You always got to say "bro" at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But it is weird that you just say that you just can't say it back to him. But I know that if he's your best buddy and he's going to be your best man at your wedding, you do love him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I actually wish guys did this more. My brother and his best friend started doing this because they were noticing guys don't give each other compliments and friends don't tell each other that they love each other like women do. Yeah. And I wish more guys had the confidence to say it because you don't hear it enough.
Dog, I text the group chat this morning. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Be encouraged today.
That is so important.
I think this has just started within the last year or two. My friends and I started to say I love you. Because for a while, for some reason, it just didn't feel masculine. Maybe that comes from what we were taught as kids and trauma and who defined what masculinity is and it being completely wrong. But fully agree, Megan. We need to start saying that.
Jeanette, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi, good morning. I guess I just wanted to say I'm like Shannon. I grew up in a family where we say I love you all the time. We get off the phone, okay, I love you, bye. We leave the house, okay, I love you, bye. When I got married, my husband did not say I love you. he was not a romantic type of guy at all. But he is slowly coming around, and he says it every once in a while. And now I guess it's even more endearing because now he says it to the kids, right? Because we have kids now.
Yeah.
So it makes it more special because, it was something that he never grew up with.
Yep.
But yeah.
You know what? It is honestly, I think that softens you a little bit when you do have kids. What's up, Mary? Hi. What's going on?
Hey, yeah, I'm totally like Shannon as well. I'm so terrified that if I don't say I love you afterwards, then that will be the last time. And if I don't hear it back, I'm like, no, you have to tell me you love me. And I'll do the repeat phone call until you say you have to tell me you love me. And my dad passed away this past year, and we didn't talk a whole ton. And but I think about the last conversation we had, and it was always "I love you" at the very end of the conversation.
Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. I get it, and I get some people, won't say that, and it freaks you out because you have an experience like that where you got to say "I love you," and you don't want that not to be the unspoken words of your last conversation.
Yeah.
Ashley, this is a sad one. Ashley, how long were you guys in a relationship?
Yes. Yes, I was in a relationship for 4.5.
4.5 years.
He never said I love you.
He never said "I love you." Is that unreal?
So if you said it to him, what would be his response?
Nothing. He just would blow it off and act like I never said anything.
Wow.
Why did you last for 4 years with him? And is that the reason why y'all broke up?
Yes and no. There was other issues, but I mean, ultimately, yeah, 'cause it wasn't going to go anywhere, so it was just pointless at that point.
Man. Do you think that he loved you? Like, do you feel like he loved you without saying the words?
Yes, to a certain extent, but I came from a family where we always said I love you. To this day, every time we got off the phone, everything, we would always say I love you. So it was just so weird.
But like my wife says, actions are speaking louder than words. Unfortunately, you guys are no longer together, and you guys had other issues. But I do think that 4.5 years of not saying "I love you,"
that would get to me.
That would be tough.
See, I hear and I understand the actions speak louder than words, but like saying it is an action.
But
yeah, I agree. And
That's
honestly,
how I feel.
And honestly, everybody has, we talk about love languages. Everybody has different love languages.
I mean, if yours is words of affirmation, you need to hear that back.
I need to hear it once. If you don't tell me by like month 4,
Right.
why am I here?
Kim, what's up?
Hi, I was saying I don't say I love you either. I'm kind of like Chelsea on the same page that your actions speak louder than words. But, my mom growing up, every time we'd have to say goodnight to her and give her a kiss and hug goodnight, if she said she didn't love us at the end, that meant she was mad at us for the day.
So it does. But that's amazing that you say that, and then yet, and it obviously affected you enough as a child that it doesn't make you want to say it.
Right. I don't feel like the words need to be spoken for someone to know that you love them.
Wow.
So I've actually dated guys where it bothered them that I didn't say that. And my girlfriends, they'll say, "Oh, I love you," like when we're saying goodbye. And I just feel weird saying that. Like, I don't know.
It's interesting whenever we are traveling separately, my wife and I are traveling separately, I have to tell her I love her before she either leaves the ground or I leave the ground. And if the response doesn't come back and I can't get on the Delta Wi-Fi, I'm freaking out. I know it sounds weird to say that.
I am the
whole
exact
flight,
same
I'm
way.
sitting there thinking, God, I hope that nothing happens. But honestly, it's probably something that stems from my childhood, and losses and all the rest. But all right, it's Mojo in the Morning.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand
By the way, I love you guys.
Love you too, man. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo. 30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
Alrighty, ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
Alrighty, ready?
You're
a doo-doo head.
Let's go.
All right, Mojo in the Morning Show. We got a big breaking news alert that we're going to get to in just a second here. So I'll get to that in just a second. First, though, let me tell you, if you want to go see the sold-out Tate McRae concert, we've got tickets for you. Be listening this morning. We'll have them for you before the end of the show. And then $1,000 twice this morning, and then throughout the day, a total of 13 times. We're going to give you a shot to get your bills paid. I know that money could be useful for you. Your opportunity to win simply by just listening for us to tell you what word to go enter on our cash contest, Pay Your Bills, on mojointhemorning.com. Breaking news here on the Mojo in the Morning show. KP gave her new boyfriend something very, very special at her apartment. And what is that, KP?
A drawer.
Breaking news.
Wait.
KP, I think officially is in a relationship right now.
I don't know if that makes it official, but it definitely makes it on its way.
What
to
was
being official?
the last time that we had a conversation? We were kind of talking a little bit about this relationship and everything that's going on. But KP has given him a drawer in her place.
Mm-hmm.
Like
this is after agreeing to go on vacation with him.
Yes, but by the way, that was not official enough that they were going to go away on a trip together after just knowing each other for a matter of weeks?
Yeah.
Is this like a bathroom drawer, a nightstand drawer, a dresser
It's
drawer?
in my dresser. I actually moved my clothes out of this drawer and let him use that drawer.
Okay, now wait a second.
Serious.
Have you guys had the what are we conversation yet?
We have had a lot of intention conversations. Like we've talked about that multiple times. I think he wants to do something to ask me.
That's cute.
Ooh.
Can I double back on what Shannon asked, though? Is there different levels of significance based on where the drawer is located? Because you asked if it was the bathroom or the bedroom.
I think it depends on the size of the drawer more. Because if you give somebody like an itty bitty drawer, that means like they're not putting their clothes in there. Maybe it's only a couple things, but I gave him like
you moved
my
your
dresser
stuff
drawer.
out.
I was going to say, because like in my dresser, I have empty dresser drawers right now currently with nobody staying the night. So I am open and available if you're interested.
I was going to say
but-
that sounds like an invitation.
Yeah, no worries. But if I gave you bathroom space right now, ooh, that's love.
Yeah, that's never happening. I don't have enough room in the bathroom for me. So.
Apartment bathrooms suck.
Is he
Sorry.
leaving a lot of stuff at your apartment though?
Yes. I don't know what it is about men, but when they come over, it's like a tornado whip through the place. They got their blender bottle on the table. They got their wallet. They got their keys. They got their
blender.
It's what they use when they go to the gym.
What a
he goes
man.
to the gym. He brings his gym clothes. I got gym clothes in my hamper. I got he's feels like he's practically moving in at this point. So I just all right, just hide it in a drawer.
So he's coming over a lot. He's spending a lot of time at the place.
Yeah, I'd say he's over like every other day.
Is he leaving spare protein powder at your place?
He does leave
things
at my place.
So and he's got space in the kitchen.
He buys groceries to put in my fridge
Oh,
because
y'all moving in, buddy.
You're married.
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
You're going to get pregnant soon.
No.
Here's a big thing. Here's a big thing to see if his love is for you is as much as your love for him. Did he give you any drawers at his place?
We don't go to his place.
Does he have roommates?
have a place?
I get that.
What
He
is
does
up
have a
with these
place.
guys?
Where does he live?
He lives in Warren.
I get that, though. You have a better place.
I have to
100%.
be minutes
Guys
from
are
work.
just looking for a
Like,
place to stay.
honestly, everything he does is to be more
The last
convenient
guy
for
just
me.
wanted to eat.
To be fair, and KP, back me up on this. Our places are usually nicer than the dudes.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
wanna
I don't
go
want to
there.
go to your place.
You guys knew I stayed at Wes's place like I could count on one hand I think how many times. I like staying in my bed.
Exactly.
1,000,000%
That's
better.
more so what I think as a guy,
Waking up with my stuff.
the girl is already more comfortable in her environment, and we want you comfortable.
Plus, if I have to pack to go over there, it's going to take forever. Bring a pair of boxers and a T-shirt. We're good.
And then I don't have to worry about you leaving anything
Right.
if you at my place.
844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. I just want to throw this out. It doesn't have to be a drawer. It could be something else. What is the sign that is officially a relationship?
Have you farted in front of him yet?
On accident.
You know she did. KB be farting, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I farted on accident. I was trying not to fart in front of him. I want to leave a little bit of element of surprise there. Like I don't want to show him all my cards. I
Have
feel
you
like when
gotten really
fart-
drunk in front of him yet?
I've gotten wine tipsy. I
Has
haven't
he gotten
drunk.
really drunk in front of you? Because I firmly believe that the relationship cannot proceed until you see how the
he
other
acts
person
drunk.
is when they've had some drinks in them.
Well,
Because that can totally
I've
change
seen
somebody's
him-
personality.
I've seen him tipsy, and I think that yes, I agree with you. That matters. He's exactly like me when I'm tipsy. He's silly and chatty.
Can I tell you what I thought was one of my first officials with Chelsea was first official to talk about how they are when they're drunk. First official when she went and was sick for the first time, and how the person reacts to you being sick. Like, are they the person that wants to take care of you? Are they the person that wants to stay away from you? Like, there's a lot of times people are like, get me away from germs.
I'll do you one better. I got Halo on my face, which is like a laser treatment, and it made my face swell up to the size of literal grapefruits. Like my cheeks were so big, my skin was scabbing.
You weren't looking your
I looked
prettiest.
terrible. I looked like I got stung by 800 bees, and he stayed the whole weekend.
Wow, that's nice if he sticks around through that. Yeah. Christina, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi, Mojo. How are you?
Fantastic. What's going on?
Hi. Well, first I would like to say I love all of you guys, but Megan, I love you.
Love you too.
You know what? That is not nice to pinpoint one person unless it's me.
It's funny you've never
exactly.
said that. You've never said that to anybody else when they get a shout out.
I'm not even listening to you anymore. Go ahead, Christina.
Oh, I was just say I love all of you, but
Okay.
yeah, but
Love you the
KP,
mostest.
I just,
That's just how you say it.
KP, I just wanted to say I think he's just marking his territory.
Mm-hmm.
He's leaving everything around, so if any other guy happens to stop by, they know that you're taken.
It's like a
I
dog
see.
pissing on a tree.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is there a boundary for you, KP? Is there anything that he's tried to leave that you said, no, that needs to stay at your house?
No, but I think that if I didn't like him, none of that would be happening. Like if I was seeing somebody else that I didn't actually have feelings for, I would not let them leave anything in my house.
But this is a big one. 734 says, can't talk on the phone, but it's official when they shave at your house and leave their shaving
That
stuff.
is so disgusting. Oh,
He
I thought
leaves
you
his
meant.
toothbrush. He has
Not what I
contacts that he leaves at my place.
No, those contacts is a big one. Toothbrushes, all
Yeah.
that stuff, like the officials. I actually know a guy who's single guy. He's been divorced, whatever. You go into his house, you open up a drawer, and it looks like he's got a bunch of toothbrushes. He's got a bunch of razors, all disposables. It looks like you're going to Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah, I got that.
And he's got all that stuff. But to me, I said to him, that shouts to every woman that comes, you have a million coming to your place.
Yeah.
Like if you have a bunch of
I
that
don't think
stuff,
so.
I think it shouts.
That's not the
If
vibe.
it's like that, I do think that way. Like Wes, after we had been dating and I spent the night for the first time at his house and he knew I was going to spend the night that night, he made me like a little like bag, but it just had like one of those things in it.
Can I tell
But
you?
if he had just a stockpile, I'd think he's a whore.
You go into Scott Mick's spare bedroom, or not bedroom, spare bathroom. Jesus Christ, I am melting down. And I swear to
you're
God.
her favorite?
Yeah, that's bad. Oh my God, bad judgment.
Want me to
from
take a
her.
call?
Anyways, no. Sure.
No. Yo Yan. Hi, Yo Yan. We're going to get Megan's thoughts after she gets her computer rebooted. What's going on?
What's good with you?
Hi, buddy. What's happening?
No, I wanted to comment on this whole the issues of love you're having this morning. I'm loving this ride to work listening to you guys.
Oh, thank you,
I
buddy.
wanted to state, okay, yeah, it's all good. I wanted to state, like, guys leaving stuff over a woman's house. That's a funny kind of thing because we do that subconsciously. We don't like, oh, I'm going to intentionally take my favorite sweater and leave it at her house, or you know what I'm saying? We don't like do that, you know what I mean? But if we kind of feeling a babe, then yeah, we're gonna just be like, yeah, I'll leave that at her house.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't happen. It's not a plan. It's not intentional.
But
It's him being logical. It's him being, I'm going to be here more often, so I need to bring my stuff here, and him doing it mindlessly.
But also she was offering, right? You offered the
No.
drawer, no?
I mean, it was kind of like, he didn't ask for it, but I just was like,
You knew that he was bringing so
yeah,
much stuff.
he had so much stuff, and I couldn't stand it on the floor, so
She
I.
complained about the wallet, the watch, the keys, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff is around. And, you know, it subconsciously, a guy is marking his territory. You know what I'm saying? Because he feels like this is a space that he belongs in. So he can leave his stuff there, you know? But if you ever move his stuff, like you're hiding it or you're
getting rid of it or what, I guarantee you he's going to notice. I guarantee he's going to, where's my shirt? What you doing with my shirt?
Yeah, don't mix it up in one of her drawers. He'll think something's weird going on. Yo-Yan, thank you. What's up, Michelle? Hi.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. What's going on?
Good. So when me and my now fiance started dating, I have, 3 grown children. I was out of a divorce after 24 years and him as well. But I knew it was official, not just because he did things for me, but so this was really like the first time he met my kids.
Okay.
And my daughter needed new brakes on her car, rotors, and her finances were not very good at the time. And he's like, I'll be at your house, at our house next weekend. He went and got the rotors, got the brakes.
Wow. So he did something nice for your kid. I think that's actually special. I mean, obviously, you're smart enough to not have him meet your kids right away. But once you introduce them and then you find that he treats them like they're his kids, yeah, that's a given. JC is an interesting one. JC, when did you know it was official that you were dating?
My boyfriend gave me his credit card and told me to go buy anything that I needed to stay there.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Zachary, if you're listening,
Is that easy?
leave it on the dresser.
Man.
You also just called him by his full name.
Oh, Zachary. Yeah. Wow. And Deshaun with a comment here. Deshaun, what's your take on this?
I think any man that moves in with a woman is a simp. That's just my take on
Talk
it.
your talk then.
Why, Deshaun?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. First off, you don't have no business moving in with no woman if you already got your own place.
He's not moved
Why
in.
would you move in a woman and take? Why would you move in with a woman and take on her responsibilities as well as yours?
He's
A
not
woman will
moved
throw
in.
you out in a minute.
Keep going.
Let her catch her feelings. Let her catch her feelings. She would throw you out.
Deshaun, you
never
sound
want to be
hurt.
in a
Who
position
hurt
where you get threw out.
Deshaun.
Nobody hurt me. It's just it's fact.
I
It's
can
life.
feel it in your voice.
I ain't never been threw out.
Deshaun,
Yeah, you don't let no woman come in her life and she get to dictate what you do when you was already
tell him to do nothing.
substantiated.
Deshaun,
Yeah, you don't do that.
you should be a dating mentor for KP. We'll have Deshaun, the dating mentor here. Deshaun.
Hey, well, if you talk about getting married, that's a different situation. Just dating and screwing, you don't move in with no woman. You stay where you at. And if you see it's gonna work out, then you move it. You let her.
So do you think that this guy's got some red flags that she needs to look out for?
Most definitely. Most definitely. You don't move in with a woman, man. If y'all move together.
How
You
many
don't move
serious
in and leave
relationships
where
have you
go.
had?
Huh?
How many serious relationships have you had?
I've been in relationships. I'm 53. I've been in relationships all my life. I only been in 3 relationships.
So you've never been married?
Yes, I'm married now.
Oh, are you married now?
So, yes, I've been married for 19 years. Previous relationship 11. Previous relationship before that 7.
Does your wife have a drawer?
Yeah. What's that again?
You guys live together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, she's locked in the basement right now.
Yeah.
And he's trying to.
No, I'm with him. He done had
no, yeah.
long-lasting relationship. I stand on that too. I'd never move in with a woman.
No.
Been with 3 relationships. I'm 53. So what does that tell you? I don't
Deshaun,
date around.
Deshaun, maybe you could be like KP's radio dad or something like that. You sound like you could be a father figure that you could give her advice on this guy. Maybe you need to have a talk with this guy.
Well, that's like I said. I wouldn't move in. Me personally, as a woman, I wouldn't let no man move in with me. And as a man, I wouldn't let I let a woman.
How about spend the night? Would you let him spend the night after a night of love making?
Yeah, they can spend the night, but they got to get the hell out. The next
All right, Deshaun. All right, Deshaun, get Deshaun's number, by the way. From time to time when KP has any kind of relationship topics, I want you back on the air with us, okay?
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Have a
Deshaun.
blessed day,
I don't know.
man.
I don't know if KP appreciates you, but I think that you definitely could make for good radio.
He's got to get his facts right. He's not moved in.
She gonna find out. She gonna find out.
All right, Deshaun. Thank you.
KP,
All right,
don't
take
retain any of that, babe.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm not fully in it.
Resetting my hard drive after this conversation.
Always get voicemail. No return text. Find out why you're not getting the call back on a second date update at 8:20 on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. Phone number is 844-MOJO Live. The text is 95500. Shannon says that it's time for her kids to start having chores.
Isn't it? Right?
How old
am
are
I?
they?
Am I way past where they should have probably started having chores? So Luce will be 11 in April, and Smith is 7. And I'm trying to if I ask them to do things, for the most part, Lucy more so than Smith, they're pretty helpful. And really the only thing that I ask them to do is after they eat something to rinse their dish and put it in the dishwasher. That's about all they have to do at this point.
No taking the garbage out? No helping with the
that-
grass or anything?
No.
Okay.
No. I can to be honest, I can barely get the dang garbage thing down our driveway and where it needs to be. So that's not something
they're
that I
too
would
small for
expect
that,
them to do yet.
Do they ever have to
But am I supposed what are some chores I'm supposed to give them? I feel like I'm I do everything, and that's just the mom in me. I want to do everything, but I'm wondering, is this the age? And if I do give them chores, is there supposed to be an allowance that goes along with this? Or is it something that no, this is how you contribute to our family in our house?
Do they have to clean their room and do stuff like that? Like pick up their room?
If I say pick up they're both pretty neat.
I was going to say they're
not
like messy
me.
kids. Okay. Yeah.
But that to me is natural. Like, hey, you made a mess on the kitchen table, clean up your Legos. That's not necessarily a chore.
Are you talking more like
I'm
it's
just
time for you to
wondering,
clean the toilets?
Yeah, is there something like that I feel like I need to have them do? I don't. And here's the other caveat to this, because there are 2 households. And I know that we are 2 very separate households, meaning their dad's household and my household. But it's like, I kind of don't want them to have all these things to do at my house, and then at dad's house they're doing nothing,
that's real.
and vice versa, because that would suck.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the one chore I wish I was forced to do because I didn't know how to do it for the longest time as an adult, and it was embarrassing to have to Google? Laundry.
Okay. So it's interesting you say that, because my stepkids do their own laundry.
Which I know you've brought up
Now
before.
they're in high school, but it is amazing.
Right.
They
And
do all their own laundry.
It's embarrassing as an adult to be like, does this go with the colors? Is it wet? Is it hot? Is it cold? What do I want? Does this need to be in a bag? Does this all of that stuff I had to Google as an adult, and I wish I knew how to do it with more
Wes
confidence.
taught them how to do it because he was single dad for so long, and so he was like, I need the help. I need them to know. I want them to know how to do that.
So when I was around Lucy age, maybe around 11, 12 years old, my dad gave me, now I already was taking the trash out, pulling it down to the street. That was mando. That was mandatory. But my chores were, we had 2 bathrooms in the crib. You had to clean the toilets, the outside and the inside, clean the bathtub, clean the mirrors, and then sweep and mop the bathroom floor. And that was my chore. I want to say I got $10 every week.
That's actually, honestly, I as a dad whose kids are raised, I wish we would have done stuff like that.
I'm in the same boat with you, though, Shannon. I'm trying to get your side.
The hard thing is, I don't mind doing those things so they don't have to. I'm just scared that they're kind of approaching the ages, Lucy especially, where am I setting them up for failure because I'm not having them do those things, even though I don't mind doing them.
As the oldest in your household of your sisters,
we had no chores.
None?
No.
But what did you have to do things to help out with the family at all, or no? Babysit your sisters or anything like that?
Not really. My mom, I think my mom was the same as me. She just wanted to do all of those things, and she wanted us to focus on school and activities and those things.
I got a hard slap of reality because that was my life until my dad started traveling while I was still living out. Oh, this sounds weird. Once my dad became a single dad and then started traveling again, I was essentially running a house as a teenager, and that was a wild lesson.
I went to college and asked my roommate, Ashley, can you please come downstairs and show me how to do laundry? I had no idea.
But because I wasn't taught how to do laundry, everything just went in at once, and you prayed. You prayed everything came out right. You know what I mean?
I think kids should have some kind of responsibilities, and at least make sure that their room is picked up, or when their friends come over, we used to say the basement had to be picked up before your friends left.
I do that.
Jess, what's up? What's going on? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hey, so talking about chores with kids. So I have 2 daughters. One is 13, one is 3. And I make both of them do chores. I think it's a great thing for them to learn how to be independent, how to take care of their own space. understanding that it's a shared space, so we all chip in with chores. Even things like cooking, sometimes I'm like, hey, you guys are going to help me cook dinner. It teaches them how to cook things that are healthy, how to have fun. Things like grocery shopping, sometimes I'll give them the grocery list, and they have to kind of go through the store with us and find where things are and pay attention to prices. And I think it just helps set them up for success as adults when they do have to go out on their own.
How old are your kids?
Kind of being, my youngest is 3.
Wow.
And my oldest is 13.
Your
and my
3-year-old does that?
She loves it. She has so much fun with it. It's like a game for them. If you teach them younger, they don't see it as like a complicated task. It's just something that has to be done, and it helps us take care of one another, helps teach them how to take care of themselves.
My thing with my kids, having, kids that are in their 20s, is they didn't know how to do even putting gas in a car. I had to explain to them how to put gas in a car. And I think that I learned how to do it because I watched my dad do it. And also I would ask my dad questions. I was inquisitive. And I think sometimes these kids nowadays, they're all on their phones nonstop, and they don't get inquisitive about the daily crap that you have to do. They probably have no clue how a dishwasher works or a washing machine works until Chelsea had to tell them that when they went away to college.
I also weirdly think we put way more pressure on kids to do more outside of chores and running a house. Schoolwork is more overwhelming. It's larger, it's harder. I think sports is an expectation now, and jobs and just requirements to get into college.
Activities, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of after school activities that definitely I think don't you think are nowadays, they're probably more than when we had when we were younger.
I think so.
I mean, these kids do. Your kids alone. I mean, what'd you do last night? I took the kids to lacrosse, swimming, badminton. I don't know.
My children do not play badminton.
No. I mean, it's like,
That's why they ain't doing chores. They're
holy
playing
crap.
badminton.
Honestly, I got to be honest with you. I don't know how you're not exhausted between all the activities that those kids are doing. It's like, have you ever thought about just letting them sit home on the couch?
That's what we did yesterday. It was
Did you?
glorious.
Isn't it amazing when you do it? It's almost kind of like...
I was the one that said, everything on the calendar is going bye-bye. Delete, delete. We are doing nothing today.
Mikhail, what's up?
Hey, my kids are 7 and 8, and they've been doing chores for a couple of years now. On the weekdays, we just stick to school stuff, but on the weekends, we always make it a point, after breakfast, all right, we're all cleaning the house, and we call them missions. So, because they're boys, so they always want to go on missions. So they do one, then they come back, ask for their next one, and they're really good about it. They make their beds. They
Can I
clean their
borrow
room,
those
the
kids?
playroom. I've been teaching them how to
Are they for
clean
hire?
the toilet.
That's unreal. That's great. Good for you, man. I'm telling you, make it seem like it's fun, and these kids are doing it.
Get the playlist going.
Here's one that your kids could do. Easy one. Melissa, what did you have the kids do?
My kids pick up dog poop, but they earn really good money for doing that.
So that is one that we pay them for.
Yeah.
If they want to earn money for something like Luce, if she wants to go to Ulta or Sephora, I'm like, okay, if you pick up the dog poop, we'll pay her. And 90% of the time she says no. But Smith will say yes.
That's actually, honestly...
Smith doesn't care.
You give them each one of those doggy bags, and whoever can pick it up first, because you got about 8,000 dogs,
This is true.
They probably have a ton of that crap.
True.
And then dump it on your neighbor's lawn. And we'll give you
I love
extra.
my neighbors.
A lot of people, by the way, are saying in text message, nobody here on the phone line, but they're saying that they agree with what Megan said on there's so many activities that maybe it's one of those things when they're not in an activity, that's when you have them do something so that they always keep busy. Otherwise,
Maybe they rest.
I know it sounds silly, but I know divorced parents will get this. That is in the back of my brain. And I know I shouldn't care. I should want to shape these two how I want to and not worry about whether or not they have stuff going on at the other house. But I don't want them to be like, ugh, we have to go to mom's house this week and there's 10,000 chores we have to do. And at dad's house, we don't.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's the case or not. But
can I tell you something? I saw a TikToker one time that said that your kids should exercise 3 days a week, even if they're in activities, and you should teach them that they need to get exercise 3 days a week. And honestly, I agreed with it because as an adult who hates exercise so much, that if you make it something that is part of your life, like brushing your teeth, washing your hair, doing all the stuff like that, then when they get older, they won't look at it as something only you had to do when you're older, but you need to start at an earlier age doing it. Because I think when they're younger, we look at activities as their exercise. What's that, Meg?
I just think the bigger issue is that as adults, we have forced ourselves to think that the only way we can get exercise is going to the gym.
Well,
find fun activities. I mean, I have my rollerblades right here. Like, you don't have to go to the gym to get exercise.
But there are kids, honestly, like my kids, that would sit inside and play video games the entire day.
It's probably even worse now.
Yeah. All right.
Add the Mojo in the Morning Show to your presets on our free iHeartRadio app. And never miss a show. It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, second date update. Why are you not getting a call back? We're going to find out. A lot of guys getting ghosted lately in second date update, and we're going to find out exactly what's going on. We've had guys that get ghosted because they've maybe talked about their virginity. We had guys that have gotten ghosted because they've had issues where they didn't want to pay for the bill. And then there was one guy I remember that not that long ago got ghosted, and it was on the second date update, and he drove separate. She was all upset that he wouldn't give her a ride, wouldn't pick her up. Paul, I don't know if any of those had anything to do with why you think you might be getting ghosted, but did you think that things went really well when you guys were out together?
I did. I mean, great conversation, and we had a really good night, and I thought we'd be hanging out together for many, many more months to come, if not years to come.
Really? Like, you thought it was that good of a date that you thought things were so good, and then all of a sudden she stopped talking to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty private person generally, and she made me feel like I could be myself more than a lot of people have in a long time and open up more than I have to a lot of people.
And I understand that. So you're a divorcee. So you're divorced, going back out into the dating world, and you guys met on Tinder.
Yeah, which is not my normal thing to do. That's not, that was definitely out of my comfort zone. But I've used it a couple times. But this one, I thought, seemed to be a match. All
right, we're gonna find out what's going on. Mary is on the phone with us right now. Hey, Mary, will you say hi to Paul?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Mary? How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Mary, catching you at a good time here that you got a moment to talk to us?
Yeah, I do, actually. It's my day off, so, I'm just kind of hanging out.
Mary, you also have been divorced and you're now dating too, so you're looking for love on Tinder. And what's going on? What were you not as excited with the date as Paul was? Because you seemed like everything went well.
Yeah, it was a good date. Parts of it were a good date, and he was fine. I thought we hit it off okay. The conversation got a little weird, so I think that's why I just don't feel like I'm interested anymore. Sometimes if you go out with 10 people and you just maybe click with only one or two.
Wait, what got weird? I want to know specifics.
Yeah, what was the conversation?
Well, it was about childhood and about recent things. For one thing, he told me in great detail about a devastating breakup. I mean, that just sounded awful. So there's that, and sometimes if you don't deal with that.
What happened on the breakup? I'd like to know what happened.
Well, it was just a whole series of things. I think it was maybe back in college, and there were, other people involved and deceit, and, as these things happen when you're young. But okay. I had the feeling that he really hadn't dealt with it.
Okay.
But there were, when you're getting to know someone, you kind of swap stories of, I have 4 siblings, or I'm an only child, or things like that. But then there were a lot of specific stories that just were, by the end of the night, too much.
Paul, what the hell were you talking about that you made it? What was going on, Paul?
Curious.
I mean, I mean, the only thing I can think. I told her some personal family stuff. I have a sister that has some kind of mental issues that she has to kind of deal with, and I kind of once we started to feel more comfortable around Mary, I opened up to her about that. My sister, one time actually pulled a knife on me when she wasn't on her medicine at the time, and it was just kind of in passing and. I was just trying to be upfront as possible. I mean, I was just trying to
Mary,
keep the conversation flowing.
Was it the knife pulled on story that got you?
Oh, I mean, that was a little dramatic, but there was more than the offhand comment at some point. We said, I hate my mom. I wish I didn't, but I do.
I mean, bro, you said I hate my mom, Paul?
At times, for sure, yes.
Don't we all?
Come on.
You know what, though? I appreciate a guy like this. I appreciate, surface talk to me is just does not want, I don't want to get to know you more. I don't know. I don't want a guy that's just surfacey, even on a first date. I think that this shows that he is, open and vulnerable and emotionally available and isn't scared to share.
I don't know. Though,
I'd rather I honestly would rather have that than just small talk. I can't do small talk. Especially when it's we're thinking about,
I think even if you hate
dating.
your mom, though, you probably, as a guy dating, it's a red flag to a woman if all of a sudden a guy says, I hate my mom.
Maybe that story
It's
you
probably
could have
not a great
skipped, but
idea.
all the other
love
stuff,
to know
I
the
don't know.
context.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what they were talking about.
Paul, you there, my friend?
Yeah. Yes.
Paul, anything that Mary brought up that you thought was a little sketchy, or did you talk the entire time?
No, I mean, everything, she was definitely a little more guarded than I was, and maybe I, kind of ran with it a little bit too much. So I wish I would knew more about Mary, and maybe I took up too much of the conversation. But everything, I was looking forward. I felt like we really, I don't know, this is not like something I just normally do. I don't usually open up this much to a person.
Yeah.
And it just felt like the conversation was moving in the right way. And that must have been, I must have been misjudging the situation.
Valerie wants to make a comment here. Valerie, what's up?
Hey, I was just wondering if her Tinder bio said that she was a therapist when he swiped right.
It kind of sounded like that's what their date was.
Exactly.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not a therapist, and I didn't feel like I was in there and should be trying to help him deal with these things. It was a red flag for me, and that's not what I do, so I didn't want to get into that.
Yeah, you got to heal yourself before you try to get somebody else to help heal you, unless it's a professional.
I don't know if he's not healed. That's kind of a stretch.
I don't know. I do think, though, that your first date should not be a therapy session. And I do think vulnerability is great. I'd probably save that for a second date.
But I would just say we people complain if there's nothing there and they have nothing to talk about. And then they complain if they're too open. So it's pick one.
And let's be honest, later in life, I want to have small dates that don't go anywhere. Let's get the big stuff out of the way first and see if this is worth pursuing or not.
My buddy was telling me a story yesterday. Jeff was telling me a story about a friend that lost his wife. His wife died of cancer, and he's been going on dates and not getting callbacks. And he found out that the reason was every date he's gone on, he's cried.
Oh,
damn.
And I said to him, I go, I think that's a great thing to do.
I know
cry
exactly
on
what he's
the
talking
date.
about, but people aren't calling him back.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to cry. I'd be weirded out if the guy didn't cry when talking about his wife that just died of cancer.
He's not ready to date.
I was just about to say, it's probably that.
Jeff said the only thing he
was
would
very
cry is if the date ended and he didn't get a second date. That would be the